homeworks. Sorry, I'm keeping the purple one tonight. But you can review the one from the green one, the pink one I handed back to you. The only ones you're not going to get back are maybe some of these are on the test. I'm not sure. But they're all from the homework. There might be some from tonight's homework are on the test tomorrow. So, yeah. So review them. Did we go to tutoring yesterday? Did some of you guys go to tutoring? Okay. Take your paper and divide it into 4 squares. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So we're writing this in our notebook. We're being amazing students. Okay. We are going to take the same fraction and do all 4 operations with it. Okay? So we are going to take 2/3 plus 1/4. And we're going to take this set of fractions and we're going to add it, and then we're going to subtract it, and then we're going to multiply it, and then we're going to divide it. It's going to be super awesome. Okay. When adding, what do I have to do to the fractions before I add? Common denominator. I cannot go 4 plus 3. No. Do not do 4 plus 3. Do some of you do that on your homework? Yes. Does it make Miss Lamelli mad? Yeah. So, set this equal to a new denominator. It has to be the same number. What does 3 and 4 have in common? 12. If you don't know, you can write this down if you don't know. So you start multiplying by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 4, 8, 12, 16. You know, I did extra numbers, right? Just to prove a point. So you write down the multiples. You start multiplying by them, Chris, and then you realize, okay, what do they have in common, Ben? What do they have in common again? Oh. Thank you. So I circle it. That's the number that I'm going to use now. 12 at the bottom, because they have to be the same number. If they're not the same number, Javier, I can't add them. I can't do 3 plus 4. Okay? So then you go, okay, ask yourself, 3 times what is 12? 4. So we're writing this down. We're writing this down. So you're saying 3 times 4 is 12, which is correct. So I got to multiply the top by 4. So what's 2 times 4? 8. Okay, at the bottom. 4 times what is 12? So 1 times 3? 3, Isabella. We're focusing. Right, Valerie? We got all this down. Do you have an answer? What'd you get? That's it. You're done. So do you see how now they have the same bottom number? So now we're happy. Now we can add the top numbers. What's 8 plus 3? 11 over 12, and you're done. That's it. We're done. We can't simplify it. You're done. You have to have the common denominator. You have to have the common bottom numbers. All right, let's do the same thing, but now we're going to subtract. All right, so rewrite it. 2/3 minus 1/4. But can I subtract it? Nope. Sophia, subtract it. Let's go. Hope, what's our common denominator? Yeah, for subtraction. What's our common denominator?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Well, thanks for being honest. Now pay attention. I knew you weren't. That's why I called on you. See? Teachers know. Teachers know. All right, who can help Hope out? What's our common denominator? 12. It's the same thing as this one. 12 and 12. Can you just literally copy this over here? Yeah. You literally already did the work. It's all here. So times 4 times 4, this gives you 8. Times 3 gives you 3. But instead of adding, what are we going to do? Subtract. So everybody subtract before I do. Use those fingers. Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, boop, boop. Oliver, what'd you get when you subtracted? Oliver. Not yellow, Ira. Yeah, over. Okay. Sorry, you said it before and I didn't hear you. I was distracted. 5 over 12. Again, they have to have the same bottom numbers when you add and subtract. That's why adding and subtracting is harder, because there's more work. Okay, let's multiply them. Are we ready to multiply them? 2/3 times 1/4. 2/3 times 1/4. What do I do? You can multiply across. If you multiply across, what's 2 times 1? 2. What's 3 times 4? 12. If you type in this answer, will you be right? No. You won't. Because why? You have to simplify. Could you have simplified over here with the corners? Yeah, you could have. But we didn't. So we're going to simplify here. What's 2 divided by 2? 1. What's 12 divided by 2? 6. This is the answer that will be marked correct tomorrow. This is called simplify. Okay? This is called simplify. You got to simplify tomorrow. Okay? You got to simplify. Could you have simplified the corners? Yes. You could have simplified the corners and not had to simplify down here. It's up to you when you want to simplify. All right, let's divide them. 2/3 divided by 1/4. We did this yesterday. What do I have to do first? Yeah. Keep, change, flip. I love it. All right, keep it, change it, flip it before I do. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. Let's use that pencil and keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. All right, so what do I write for my first fraction? 2/3. And then what does division turn into? Multiplication. And what is 1/4? I was helping some students during 3rd period, and guess what they forgot to do? What? Flip it. They forgot to flip it. And I'm like, the whole point of this lesson was to flip it yesterday, and they forgot to flip it. So sad. All right, now multiply straight across. Multiply straight across. What's 2 times 4? 8. What's 3 times 1? 3. This is an okay answer for tomorrow's test. Any questions? Are we going to pass tomorrow's test, or are we going to pass tomorrow's test? I like that positive attitude. Uh-oh, I forgot to do something. Oh well. That you can easily fix. No big deal. Missed it by 1. Go to number 7. Number 7, number 7, number 7, number 7. I forgot to write subtraction sign. Number 8, I forgot to write subtraction sign. My bad. Alright, so, do you guys see how it has all the operations? 4 for addition, 4 for subtraction, 2 for multiplication, and 4 for division. Do you guys see how we're all changing them? Alright, we'll do number 1 together. What do I need to do for number 1 when we're adding? Common denominator. What's common between 3 and the number 12? 12. If you don't know, you write this down. 3 and 12, right? 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 times 1, 12. Oh, look, they have 12 in common. So I'm going to use 12 as my common denominator. 12 as my common denominator. Then you ask yourself, 3 times what number is equal to 12? 3 times what? 4. So I'm going to multiply the top by 4. What's 2 times 4? 8. Oh, look. And then this one stays the same, right? This one is this one. And this one is this one. So now we're going to add straight across. What's 8 plus 8? 16 over 12. What can I divide 16 and 12 by? 4 is better than 2, but 2 also works. What's 16 divided by 4? 4. What's 12 divided by 4? 3. So our final answer is 4 over 3. I'm okay with that. You don't need to turn it into a mixed number.